EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and our home team. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
First and 10, and it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion, Shakir. Out of the gun, it's Cook. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up first and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. That big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. They'll run the draw with Cook. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
That's putting together what's been a long and methodical drive. They suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? From the gun, here is Allen. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Hardy's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 24 now, here is second and 9.
the 24-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's May again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
May to the air once more. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll go play action here with Allen. Our throw on the move is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down. run up the middle with Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Messenger on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Touchdown.
A gain of 10 yards.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. To the pylon, he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7. Now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action with May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On second down, it's May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A big play there. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Bills' 48-yard line.
Throwing on second down. May. I had his defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down is May. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there for the moment. It'll be fourth down. The Bulls going to send the punt team out there. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Up the sideline as the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Once again, it's Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yard there.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A design run here for Allen. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
a gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air once more, it's Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? From the gun, it's Allen. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Bulls are going to take possession.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Going for it all. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Moving to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
We'll try to run for it, and he's going to have a Bills first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. To the right side here, pass is caught. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. First down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's Ibuka in motion. Throw once more. Here's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Putting the tight end in motion. Allen to throw again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Bills 17, 14.
Seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
She didn't do in the club, I mean she worked. Every night I listen to female twerking. Taking up, ooh, and DL shouting on disrespect. I will pop your thing like this, cause she ain't
Joshua 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2. Kicks off. Ray gonna return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He connects with Gray on that one. Inside the 20. 78 yards. It's a touchdown. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. And the Bulls move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down. Throwing now is May. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screenplays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Back and made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Big number 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Receiver, open man, he's got it for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bulls. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bulls will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bills 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. They're on the 35-yard line.
Run out of the gun with Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. First and 10, and it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. And Plenty on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
In motion, Shakir. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
14. First down, Bill.
Motion the slot man left. Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Bulls are going to take over here at their own 22.
Intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And it's a big return. Finally tackled right near midfield.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
In motion, Shakir. They go play action now. Here's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. First 39. Here's a 1st and 10. He'll run. It's Ty Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
A run on 1st and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
For a 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 20, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
They'll try to run. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32.
San Antonio, first down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now May, looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punt. Touchdown, San Antonio. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bulls will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken it. It's Ty Johnson. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Third and long. One more time going up top with Allen. Exiting the pocket right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking it down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a first down. Going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
On the stop. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Blues will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On 1st down, it's Allen. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Checking it down, this one is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit. I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Second and 11. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.